My Unit 4 stop-motion project is about Meiosis I and II. Meiosis occurs in gametes, also known as sex cells. This stop-motion video will walk you through all the stages of meiosis. Let's start with Meiosis I. The first stage of Meiosis I is Prophase I. During Prophase I, spindle fibers begin to grow. You can see them growing from the centrioles on the side of the gamete. The chromosomes will compress and then match up as homologous pairs. This means that a chromosome will find another that is similar in size and carries the same gene, such as a gene for hair color. After the homologous pairs are made, a process called crossing over occurs. The chromosomes cross over a portion of the chromatid to each other. As you can see, a small piece of chromatid will break off and attach itself to the other homologous chromatid. Crossing over is important because it contributes to the variety of offspring two organisms can have. Let's move on to Metaphase I. This is the stage where the chromosomes line up in the middle of the cell. The chromosomes create two lines in the middle because they are lined up in pairs. On to Anaphase I. The spindle fibers are pulling the chromosomes away from the middle and preparing for the next stage, Telophase I. In Telophase I, the cytoplasm starts to pull apart in development for two new cells. Two nuclei begin to develop and the spindle fibers retract. Two new cells have been made. That's the end of Meiosis I, so let's move on to Meiosis II. The first stage of Meiosis II is Prophase II. All that happens in this stage are the spindle fibers starting to form and the nuclear envelope is beginning to dissolve. Now for Metaphase II. Remember, we now have two cells. In both cells, the chromosomes will line up down the middle, but this time in a single file line. The spindle fibers are now attached to the chromosome's centromeres. This time, in Anaphase II, the chromatids will be pulled apart from their centromeres by the spindle fibers. In Telophase II, the nuclei reform and the spindle fibers retract. Since two cells are undergoing Meiosis II, this means we will have four cells at the end of Telophase II. And that is the end of the stages of Meiosis I and II. Thank you for watching.